Twitter announces new features in direct messaging. Facebook launches virtual reality powered workspaces called Horizon Workrooms. Snapchat releases a new keywords and trends research tool. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. Welcome, I am Natchi Lazarus, and this is the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from YouTube. Last week, YouTube made 3 significant feature announcements inside YouTube search results. Anything to do with search and YouTube or Google, you need to pay attention because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, followed by Google, its parent company. Now, YouTube is saying when people search for something on YouTube, they will start showing up results from video chapter listing. Have you seen the video chapters, the ones that appear at the bottom of the play line where people can jump to different parts of the video by clicking on the timeline? That is now going to be indexed and shown as a result on the search results page. So pretty significant. Now you have to start thinking about how you word those chapters because it looks like they are going to be part of the keyword search results. The second announcement is mobile search on YouTube is going to get the auto preview play. Have you seen, if you search for something on YouTube, have you seen the video play in the background? Just to give you an idea of what's inside the video. That is coming to mobile search as well. And number 3 announcement is languages. YouTube search is going to start showing you videos from other languages with auto translated captions. Pretty significant announcements from YouTube. Do pass it on to your digital marketing team. Are you finding this 5-minute news video that we release each week useful? Then I'm going to ask you to help us reach more church leaders and non-profit leaders like you by clicking the like button. You can also hit the subscribe if you've not subscribed to us already, and you can click the bell notification so that you do not miss any upload that we have every week on Fridays. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next news item. Our next big news is from Facebook. We've got 2 news items from Facebook. One is the launch of a virtual reality workspace feature called Horizon Workrooms. These are, think of it like a next level Zoom meeting where you put on your virtual reality headset and you can jump into a virtual space. And you can be in one part of the world, all your colleagues can be in different parts of the world, yet you sit in the same virtual reality room and have an interaction with each other. Very exciting. Virtual reality news has been coming one after the other from Facebook, especially the CEO calling Facebook as the metaverse company in the future and so on. They have a VR conference coming up in October called Connect Conference as well. So I will link to these details in the show notes. Do have a look because virtual reality has so many applications in the ministry world. There are already virtual reality churches that are happening. So do have a look and see whether it is applicable for you. Now let's go to the next news item from Facebook, which is they have a non-profit event conference coming up called Social Impact Education Conference, and this is in September 9th and 10th. I will also link to the details in the show notes. Our next news is from Snapchat. Last week, Snapchat team released a new tool called Snapchat Trends, which is a topic and keyword trend analysis tool. So basically, you put a keyword into the search bar and also select a location, and it will start throwing up the recent trends, almost like Google Trends and Pinterest Trends kind of tools. But the reason I wanted to bring this to your notice is Snapchat being Snapchat, which caters to younger audience. I know many of you in ministry are wondering what's going on in the minds of younger generation. So this is a good tool for you to figure some of that out. You can go see what they are looking at, what is trending, what kind of snaps they are creating and so on. So could be an important, useful tool for your digital media team, specifically with younger audience. Do have a look. Our next news is from Google. Last week, Google Calendar team announced a new feature which I thought would be interesting for you to note. Google Calendar is adding an option for you to mark whether you are going to be working that particular day from home or from office. I know many of us have moved to work from home. That's becoming a culture. Even after lockdowns, people are starting to discover advantages of work from home. So there is like a partial work at home and work at office kind of policy in many non-profits and ministries I know. So this could be useful for you. So any of your team can mark whether that particular day they're going to be at the office or not. That way you can plan meetings and so on. So this is going to be automatically by default off in your backend. So please ask your G Suite admin to switch it on for you. Our final news of this week is from Twitter. We've got two news items from Twitter. First is Twitter is bringing improvements and additional features to direct messaging. One of the big features is you can send one DM now to 20 different people at the same time. It could be 20 different individuals, or it could be chat groups as well. Could be something important and useful if you have lots of DM conversations for your ministry on Twitter. The second news is Twitter is integrating Revue subscription directly into Twitter profile. So if you know that Revue is a newsletter subscription service that Twitter acquired, and now to make people subscribe to Revue newsletters easily, Twitter is allowing the option for you to look at the Revue subscription button right below your profile, and people can click and kind of subscribe to your newsletter. Those are the top 5 items I have for you this week. If you have any question, please leave them in the comment section. We will make sure we get you the answers. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.